place. The tourists will only come to see Taiping if the heritage is intact. If they come here and they see nothing, then what are you selling? Right? So I think that is the basic idea of heritage and why conserve the heritage. You can tell me the story of maybe, say, for example, the Perak Museum, the Taiping Museum. You can show me a picture of it, but when I go to the site, I don't see it. So I don't feel the space, I don't feel the spirit of the architecture. It's just a story you should tell me about, but there's no meaning to me. Every story is important if you maintain the physical legacy intact. You also consider it as an asset, as an educational resource, as a technical resource, because later on when you try and study how older buildings were erected, you have to be able to go back to those buildings in order to understand how they were built.
Mr. Lawrence Law, we might telling me, you were just telling me there is 100, house number 100 in Jalan Tamin Sari.
No, there's what?
Jalan Berak.
Jalan Berak,
Yeah.
there's house 100 Berak Road.
100 Berak.
100?
Berak Road.
Number 100 Berak.
It was restored by a family, by a husband and wife. The husband has died, but the wife still lives there. They restored it, they changed the inside, but they kept the outside intact. Basically, I'm saying that there are already people working in Taiping to do conservation work.
How about 102? You said the brother is from Singapore.
The brother is from Singapore. He's bought over the property. He's going to start conservation of the building. So I think it'd be useful for you to follow that development.
So, sekarang ni kebanyakan yang mengelola warisan ni adalah kepunyaan family lah semua.
Privately owned.
Private. So there are private properties and public properties, you know.
Mr. Lawrence, can you tell us a bit of your background? Why are you here today?
Oh, okay.
We are lucky to have you here today. Thank you so much.
Basically, I've been working in conservation of built heritage for the last 25 years, and I've been actually commissioned by the contractor who is now has been given the contract to restore the Sanitary Board building. Which is a building that was built in 1892. It was first called the Sanitary Board because their duties were merely to look after streets and drainage, look after health, look after welfare and sanitation. But eventually their duties grew more and more, and it's become now the Majlis Perbandaran Taiping. So we have been commissioned by the contractor, who was given the project by the Ministry of Culture, who are providing the funds, and they're working together with the MPT to bring back this building to its original glory. What we intend to do is to restore the building, to bring back what we call the authenticity of the building, and I think it will be the first showcase of a Gulf building that's been properly restored in Taiping. I think once the project's done, you'll see that it will actually bring back, you know, the spirit of Taiping in the 19th century. Is that okay?
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Lawrence. To add to what Mr. Lawrence said, I would also be with the blessing and cooperation of the chairman of the tourism expo member to promote eco-tourism for Taiping. Eco-tourism. And I would also, in this aspect, encourage and urge the local tour company to bring inbound tourists. We have our lake garden, and we have our zoo. Zoo is handled by Dr. Kelvin. It's under MPT, but Dr. Kelvin is doing a very good job. It's been yearly, there's an increase of visitors to the zoo. Our mangrove swamp in Taiping, in Matang, which actually saved the Taiping town from tsunami in 2005. So it's the world's largest mangrove swamp. And in fact, Europeans fly half the world to look at our mangrove swamp. And that we have also charcoal making, which is actually a novelty to a lot of people, how charcoal is being produced. Right. Now, how to promote all this? As I say, I always say use the internet. Use the internet because Perak state is making to be the first state in Malaysia to be wireless, meaning everyone would have internet access wherever you go. And on my part, as the representative for Kopasam Taiping, I would like to make Taiping town as the first town in Perak to be wireless. Again, all this goes back to human capital, right? Even if we have the infrastructure, if we do not develop our human capital to develop a pool of talents with skills in internet, like web building, web designing and all that. In fact, eventually, if we have got a sizable group of human resource here, we can actually make Taiping a outsourcing center. Outsourcing center meaning we can bring in work, sell ourselves in Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand. So therefore, from this is the only way to retain the youth from leaving Taiping. Because in my last 80 days in office, I heard a lot of complaints is that the youth are leaving Taiping town, right? But now with this borderless world of internet, in fact, you can be anywhere, and Taiping is the best town because after 2:30 it will rain, so you cannot do any outdoor activities. Therefore, in order to be indoor, go on the net, publish ourselves. Right, which in my various speeches in functions that I attended, I've been saying the same thing, and I hope I'm creating enough awareness. Right. Okay.
Thank you. Actually, dah start lah yang betul. We have your own. Ini kan what last yesterday I saw the.
Yes.
What that actually?
Actually, it's a website to promote Perak as a whole, and Taiping in particular.
When did you start it?
When I actually started it. In fact, I actually started this website 1 year ago.
Oh, 1 year ago.
Yeah, 1 year ago. 1 year ago. In fact, you can take down the web address, which is http double black backslash dot perakexchange.9x.net. Okay, and another one would be www.perakexchange.com. So this platform is intention is to promote Perak as a whole, Taiping in particular, because we are also competing with other states. That's why I said earlier, look beyond Taiping, look beyond Perak, in fact, look beyond Malaysia to promote Malaysia. You have to set aside the Paraguayan mindset. We need a change of mindset, a paradigm shift. In order to make Taiping a vibrant town, more people will come. It's a chicken and egg story. Some people tell me, if you don't bring in the people, where do we have business? Right? They say, look, you must make yourself attractive first before people come to your town, right? So the civil society starts with the people, right? The civil society starts with the people, so the people must do something first, And to quote the famous U.S. President Abraham Lincoln, don't ask what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. Right? So here, don't ask what the state government can do for you, ask what you can do for the state government. Right? Again, it's all back to human resources.
So I can put that thing as your
Thanks. Thank you. You may quote me. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.